You know how Elon Musk became the world's first billionaire thanks to his car company Tesla? Well, it looks like he's set to become the world's first trillionaire, and Tesla might not have much to do with it. Elon Musk's other company, SpaceX, which is currently finding affordable ways to take people to Mars and the Moon, is actually less profitable than Tesla, but could become responsible for helping Musk cross that trillionaire status. How can that be, you might be asking? Well, in this video, that's what we'll be discussing, so be sure to stick around until the end. But before we get started, we'd really appreciate it if you subscribed to the channel and turned on notifications so you don't miss any of our new videos. Okay, let's get into it. Now, for context, Elon Musk is currently worth about $300 billion, a tidy sum, right? And a huge chunk of that is thanks to his car brand Tesla. Tesla came onto the scene just 18 years ago, and is now currently worth about $850 billion, making it the most valuable car maker in the world. In that short time, Tesla has managed to overtake the top veterans in the industry, such as Toyota, Ford, and Honda. To help you understand the growth, Ford was founded in 1903 and Tesla in 2003. It's taken Ford 100 years to get to a $100 billion valuation. Yet it's taken Tesla a mere 18 years to reach a $1 trillion valuation. Now let that sink in. On the other hand, SpaceX is still privately traded and worth a humble $30 billion. Humble. The company only accounts for 17% of Musk's fortune. However, analysts at Morgan Stanley seem to think that SpaceX could have a more significant role to play in Musk's fortune in the not-too-distant future. In fact, they seem to think that the space exploration company could contribute more to Musk's wealth than Tesla. But wait, having understood the difference in valuation of both companies, it really makes you wonder how exactly SpaceX could make Musk a trillionaire. One of the analysts at Morgan Stanley, Adam Jones, mentioned that the company is challenging any preconceived notion of what was possible and the time frame possible in terms of rockets, launch vehicles, and supporting infrastructure. What a lot of people thought would take decades, maybe even centuries for humans to achieve, SpaceX looks ready to make it possible even sooner. That said, Jones doesn't view the company as just one thing. In his opinion, SpaceX is a conglomerate of multiple companies, each of them with a different focus. There is space infrastructure, Earth observation, deep space exploration, and a number of other areas of interest. Because of its innovativeness, it is believed by some experts that SpaceX could eventually become the most highly valued company on the planet across the various industries, and if this happens, it will definitely see Elon Musk sit comfortably at the top of the rich list, most probably as a trillionaire, especially considering that Musk owns about 50% of SpaceX. To give you an idea of how this could happen, well, last month SpaceX got into an agreement with its investors, both new and existing, to sell about $755 million in stock from insiders, with each share going for $560. This deal saw SpaceX's valuation shoot up to $100 billion, and bear in mind, this was without raising any new capital. Just so you know, the company's valuation before the deal was about $74 billion, which means SpaceX experienced a 35% increase in valuation simply by selling stock from insiders. Now that's quite impressive, don't you think? With all the different endeavors SpaceX is currently involved in, experts believe that this valuation could jump up to $200 billion in a really short space of time. No pun intended. But with this new valuation, SpaceX is currently one of the most valuable private companies in the world, leaping past the fintech firm Stripe and putting it as second only to China's ByteDance. There's no denying the fact that once SpaceX gets a major breakthrough, it could leave ByteDance eating dust. When Musk founded the company to send humans to Mars at affordable rates, it seemed like too big a dream. He tried purchasing refurbished Russian ballistic missiles, but that fell through, and working with Russian officials proved difficult. But alas, after a number of failed rocket launch attempts, and with capital quickly dwindling, SpaceX was able to land a deal with guess who? NASA, and that gave them the opportunity to try out all of its ideas. The partnership, which is about 10 years old now, looks to be mutually beneficial for both parties. With NASA's wealth of experience and SpaceX's technical know-how, they have been able to come up with technologically advanced space exploration facilities that are also more affordable than what NASA had previously. We could actually get to the point where SpaceX would be as indispensable to space exploration and everyday life as Google is to internet access and everyday life too. And when this happens, there is no telling how much SpaceX could be worth, and by extension, Elon Musk. It is also interesting to note that Jeff Bezos also has a space exploration company called Blue Origin. Both billionaires look to be in a sort of race to space, and I'm sure we're keen to see who will win that race, as they seem to continuously swap the title for the richest man in the world. Question of the day: when do you think that Elon Musk will reach that $1 trillion net worth? And do you think he'll beat Jeff Bezos in the race to space? Let us know in the comments section below, and while you're at it, smash that like button. And don't forget to subscribe. If you enjoyed watching, you might want to check out our other videos on the billionaires of today. Goodbye, Lux Cats. Until next time.